Hi guys, Trek Collector here with a personal log, stardate 94193.23. Well, today has been an absolutely amazing experience for myself. I've had a look to talk to Commander Samuel Cockings and Captain Stuart Foley from Trek Yards, as I've mentioned in my past few clips. If you haven't checked out Trek Yards and you're looking for information on all your starships, technology, they have an absolutely fantastic website. So please, guys, check them out. It's Trek Yards. Follow them, guys. Subscribe to the channel. They are absolutely two sound, lovely lads. They're absolutely fantastic. They're brilliant. Myself and Damien, Irish Trekkie, had a great conversation with them, and we're hoping to do an upcoming feature with them at some point. That's just in the pipeline. We're talking, and we got on famously. We had a great whole laugh. So that was one part of an amazing day. The second part was myself and Irish Trekkie have just completed the next Nerd Escape podcast. It could be long. I'm not too sure what way we're going to do. Are we going to do it in one part or two parts? Because I'd say it's fairly long. But we got to interview the one and only John Eaves. And what a guy. This guy has first of all started on Star Trek and did the Enterprise B, and later went on and did the Enterprise E. And amidst that, he has done so many ships, between the Intrepid to Xindi ships to the Andorian battlecruiser to the Jem'Hadar battlecruiser to the Borg cube, Borg's Spear from First Contact. He did a lot of work on the Next Generation movies, all the sonar ships, and like, we just had an amazing chat with him. Just how he got into doing model work and doing all the stuff for Star Trek, and he's a huge fan. So there's a little bit there about when the motion picture came out, and he's seen it the first day when it premiered, which is it's kind of cool for somebody at my age, because I think the first movie that I can remember going for Star Trek in the cinema was Star Trek 6, and I remember that the hype that I was actually finally going to get to sit on my own and see a Star Trek movie in the cinema. So that was a big deal for me, but it's great to kind of talk to someone like John, going back to the motion picture and the excitement that he felt and seeing the refit Enterprise for the first time. So that was absolutely amazing. And John, what a top guy. And from the bottom of my heart, you've made me really happy. You know, you don't know how much it means to me to talk to yourself and any of you guys that design starships or anything like that. You mean a lot to me, because you know, it's easy to see the cast on a TV show and all that, and like a lot of people turn around and say with Star Trek that the ship is actually the lead member of the cast. So it's great to talk to the guys that actually do all this artwork. And like, if you subscribe to Eagle Moss, like, there's at the moment 19 of his ships currently that has been released in the UK and Ireland, and go back and just check out his concept art, and it's absolutely amazing. So to see from the development from concept art and how to get onto the screen, and then from when models went into CGI and so forth, is, you know, it was a great conversation. And myself and Damien are just like, well, we're just completely on an immense high. So guys, check out the next Nerd Escape. I promise it's going to be a great one. Other news, I contacted Mobius after San Diego Comic-Con. The dust settled, images started showing that they were going to start doing Star Trek models. So I got this back off them. Hi, we plan on doing as many ships from the last 3 Star Trek movies as we can. However, we just received the rights to do so. That being said, it is very early in the process of bringing those kits to the market. We don't know yet, even ourselves, which ships will be done first or what size scale they might be. We do want to make light kits and pre-painted versions as well, but again, it's too early to know anything yet. That will all be decided in the near future. We expect to have more information later this year. So there you go, guys. This is fantastic news for the likes of myself, that, you know what I mean, I'm still plugging away on the refit 1350. It's great if, you know what I mean, you have all that time to, you know, get stuck into a model and all that. But like, if Mobius do anything like the Bandai pre-painted kits, also with lighting, is going to be absolutely fantastic. And as I said to you in a previous cast. Like Mobius have done before the Battlestar Galactica, which I mean, this was a really nice. Now I didn't follow any paint schemes, but the detail and everything about this ship was a dream. The stand for the model is probably one of the best I've ever had the joy of having. It's not gonna break unless she gets a really bad knock, pulled here. That stand's not gonna break, which is great. It's one of the worst things about model building where the stands can be so delicate and so forth like that. And again, like there's a lot of detail put into the likes of the bottom there where you can put in as much time and effort as you want. It's a bit dusty there. And then the Pegasus as well, and like down to the small little turret guns and so forth like that. It's, these guys know how to make kits, and nothing to anyone that's gone before, but for these guys to start bringing us new kits from JJ Verse or the Kelvin timeline, whatever you prefer to call it, is going to be amazing. So like hopefully we'll get to see the Franklin coming out and the refit Enterprise, and that's a cool thing as well. In our talk with John, he goes through some of the troubles that JJ actually had when they were actually doing the reboot of Star Trek in 2009, which is very interesting. So the Nerd Escape is going to be one to kind of watch this week. But as I said, these are the guys that are going to be doing new kits from the next 3 Star Trek, from the last 3 Star Trek movies, which is absolutely great news, guys. And these things are also in scale. I'll actually hold them up, which again, you know what I mean? It's nice to just, you know what I mean? It's the Bucket and the Beast, huh? Absolutely beautiful, guys. So, you know what I mean? They know how to make models. And as I said, when I was putting these kits together, I have to say, they're well put together. They're very sturdy kits for a plastic kit, so that's great news. So I'm still on a high, guys. I will be doing my next Trek Collector episode. I'm going to bring you a uniform, as I promised, to get us all ready for any of us that are lucky enough to be going to Birmingham Star Trek Destination. I know Destination has already kicked off in the States, and some of you have gone to Destination Las Vegas, and I would love to see some of your posts, pictures. Let us know what you thought. I know there's one coming up in New York, so this is going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm in lockdown mode and I'm saving, so the collection is not growing too big, whatever the Eagle Moss send me at the moment. So as I said, and if you want any Eagle Moss reviews, by all means check out the Irish Trekkie. But that's it for me on my personal log. Still on a high. Check out the guys from Trek Yards. Check out Irish Trekkie's page. Keep supporting me, guys. Like, comment, share, and I really cannot wait to bring you the next edition of the Trek Collector, and I really hope you enjoy the next edition of the Nerd Escape. As always, signing off, your faithful one and only Trek Collector. Take care, be good.